Hello, welcome to Discussing Fitchburg Now. I am your host, Sam Squalia. Thanks for joining in. This week's show, we are talking right now with members from the St. Joseph's Parish Christmas Fair Committee, which the Christmas Fair happens every year. It's the big festival, right?
Absolutely right. December 2nd.
December 2nd this year in 2023. So Paul Migliozzi and Bernie Schultz, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sam. And before we begin, on behalf of the St. Joseph Parish, we wish to thank FATV for their warm welcome. And a special thanks to you for once again inviting us to your program.
Well, I am absolutely happy to have you.
We love it.
It's a great fair, and we want to make sure everybody knows about it.
Great.
And I mean, what a beautiful church, what a beautiful fair. So we're going to talk all about it, and we're going to talk about the food, which is particularly my favorite part.
It'll be running from 9 to 4, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday,
December 2nd. Can we please throw up the main graphic that shows the date and the location of the fairs so everyone can see what we're talking about? Yeah, can we put that up on the main screen, please? So you can see right here, St. Joseph's Parish Christmas Fair. This is happening Saturday, December 2nd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And St. Joseph's Church is at 49 Woodland Street in Fitchburg. So this is the event we're talking about.
Absolutely. Father Dario, our pastor, wishes to extend his apologies for not being here. He did make an effort, but he feels a little under the weather.
Yeah,
so
we understand.
He turned around.
It's that kind of season.
And we sent him back home.
Good job.
Thank you.
Sorry, Father.
It works out better this way.
He's hoping he gets an invitation soon, maybe right before the fair. He's hoping, but
maybe we do another show with more updates on everything that's happening in December.
Absolutely.
Or November.
Late November. Late November.
Yeah. Okay. So in things in the past. Oh, can we throw this up on the main screen here? You can see, what to expect at the St. Joseph Parish Christmas Fair. There's crafts, theme baskets, food. We get the French Canadian cuisine, right? It's the poutine is the French Canadian poutine.
Absolutely.
And the râpé is that French Canadian meat potato pie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and then we got meat pies, a bake sale, and Latino food. And you've got to get there early for a lot of this stuff because it's
especially the French food. Yeah, it goes very quickly.
Who put that Latino food in there? I didn't see that on the menu.
Yeah.
How'd that sink in?
Was that Dave?
No,
Dave
that was Father Dario.
Father Dario.
No,
See, he knows what the people want.
Well, he has many Brazilian friends out in Leominster. So we want to make sure this.
Well, Paul, we have a lot of Brazilian friends in Fitchburg, too.
I'm sure you know that.
So food is a major draw, right? And it's reasonably priced, the food at the St. Joseph Parish.
It is reasonably priced.
It is.
And you don't have to buy the whole pie. You can buy a slice, and we aim to please.
But you can buy the whole pie too.
You can buy the whole pie as well. Yeah.
I remember one show we were talking about the ladies that are cooking for a week before the fair, and they were freezing some of the pies for pickup and pre-ordering. Right. Is that how it still works?
We refer to those people, mostly women, as members of the PS committee, the put-in specialists.
The put-in specialists?
Well, yes, many of them come from St. Cecilia's Church in Leominster to put the finishing touches on them. They are traditional, oh man, they're amazing. And if we have time and I could expound on how the put-ins, which is, the maki dish, how they're prepared. Maki dish. How they're prepared. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's pork. It's a pork, filling. Some sort of pork and spice filling.
Right.
Wrapped around some sort of potato.
Right, you have it.
Ball.
Right.
That's boiled.
Are you Acadian by any chance?
I am partially French Canadian.
I knew it. See, I can tell.
But my grandmother called me the League of Nations, so I fit a lot.
The League of Nations.
I fit a lot.
Okay.
Tickets.
But see, the interesting part is, well, do you want me to explain how they're made?
I do. I think we all want to know, how is a putin made?
Okay, it requires some special skills. And you have to have some of this running through your blood, okay?
You can't, you have to be born with it?
Yes, I guess so. And see, it comes from the maritime provinces, really, the Canadian Acadians.
Is that like the Nova Scotia area?
Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, and parts of Quebec, and even parts of northern Massachusetts Bay Colony, which at the time was Massachusetts Bay Colony, now is Maine. Oh. Maine gained their statehood in 1820 after the Missouri Compromise, but that's not. Anyway, they grind 700 pounds of potatoes. 700 pounds? 700 pounds of potatoes from PEI, Prince Edward Island.
Ooh, they come from PEI?
Yes, they do. They're called chef potatoes.
Fancy.
And we have a potato committee. They come in, about 20 members of the parish.
The PS committee?
Yeah.
PS committee.
As a matter of fact, we can invite you if you'd like.
To see the operation?
Yes, and bring a mobile camera, and you can. It's fascinating. They peel the potatoes. They take a break. We have pizza and coffee and et cetera, et cetera. We replenish their carbohydrates and starches to give them a quick second half energy spurt.
So they can peel some more.
We have it all planned, of course. And so after the potatoes are peeled, we put them in these baths with water, and then they are ground and they are mashed, and we put them in bags. We actually use pillowcases. And we put them, after they're mashed, we put them in the pillowcases, tie them up, and we have to dehydrate them. We have to get the water out.
Okay.
How?
You bake them at low temperature?
Pardon?
How do you get the water out? I'm guessing.
Well, let me explain to you how we get the water out. Dave borrows his wife's washing machine. And we put the bags of potatoes, maybe 15 pounds in each bag. We put them in the washing machine, and they evenly distribute, so there's no wobble. You know what happens if you put too many clothes and bump. Yeah, exactly. We put them in the washing machine, but we don't wash them, of course. We put it on the dry cycle, spin dry.
The spins, okay. The spin
dry.
We're spinning out.
When I first started, put about 4 bags in the basket. Put it on spin dry. Dave says, you look inside there, Paul, make sure they're evenly balanced, okay? Then he turned the dry cycle on. I got slimed, Sam. I got slimed. The water comes out of my face and all the potato mash and everything. He says, you forgot to close the cover, Paul. He did that deliberately, okay? So you spin it around, and eventually all the water comes out, and from there they make the puddings. So
I never heard this story. You're not yanking our crank, are you?
No, this is the absolute truth. I can say that because Father Dario's in it. This is the absolute truth. Anyway, so then we call up the pudding specialists. They come from St. Cecilia. They form the little balls in these cups. They put the filling in, which is the pork, the seasoned pork. They fold it over. They put it in a little bag, a little cheese
like a
bag.
cheesecloth?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's boiled for a couple of hours.
Couple hours?
Oh yes, a couple of hours.
And then the magic happens.
Then the magic.
That's the magic.
Absolutely.
This is quite the process.
It's quite the process.
This is why not everybody makes pudding.
Not everybody, but at that time of the year, it's pudding season. Yes. Okay, some prefer to call Christmas season, some call it pudding season. Okay? So we have St. Cecilia selling puddings. You have St. Joe's in Gardner. Is that right? St. Joe's in Gardner selling puddings.
I don't think that's the name of the church, but it's a church in Gardner.
So we've got the PS crew.
Yes.
It works out of St. Cecilia,
yes.
St. Joseph's in Fitchburg, and the church in Gardner as well. And
I don't know if they go to the one in Gardner. But they come here. They come to St. Joe's.
Okay.
And they're puddings all over the place. They're puddings in your Christmas stocking.
800 pounds of potato, I'd expect a lot of pudding. But we still sell out.
Absolutely, by 12 o'clock.
by 12 o'clock, you see this?
12 o'clock.
That this is where you get the secret
It's,
tips.
it's
You got to get
unbelievable.
there at 9 a.m., get in the put-in line.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
And the meat
line-
pie line, the meat pie sell out.
The meat pie salad, they are delicious too. But the line forms about 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, it does not.
Oh my goodness.
So I got to get there at 8?
It's like
And bring a container with you, Sam. too.
Oh,
Bring a
yeah,
container.
because I want to get a lot.
it's like.
Is there a limit?
The line forms.
Is there a
like,
limit on how many put-ins I can get?
This forms like rush hour at the ladies' room. You know. The line.
Intermission at the show?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
got put-ins.
We got puttins.
We got meat pie.
We got
the rapi.
Today.
Rapi? How do you-
Today. We're gonna have that this year. I think so.
It's on the list. Rape. That's how you
Rape.
say it.
Yeah.
Rape.
Yeah.
And then we got desserts.
We have the American cuisine, of course, hot dogs.
Oh, hot
hamburgers.
dogs, hamburgers, those are reasonably priced too.
Oh,
yeah.
they're thick ones, you know, maybe 5 ounces, 6 ounces.
Is that a big-
You can't,
is
you
that
can't
big?
get a, what?
Is that big?
Well,
Sounds big.
The ones you get at
Market basket?
no, McDonald's,
Make that
4 ounces, 3 ounces.
4 ounces.
Well, you know that.
I'm not a connoisseur of the hamburger.
Well,
Okay, I don't make them.
That-
I just buy them.
and we have Italian sausage, Bernie. Italian
Italian sausage as well.
Italian sausage with peppers
We're
and
mixing the
onions.
Italians with the French Canadians.
Oh my God, that's
Ugh.
unbelievable.
That's what my grandmother
That's
did.
unheard of. Yeah. But we do it. We do it, and it's successful.
And it's
Sausage
successful.
and peppers and onions.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and so we got like the Italian cookies, right? We got all those different kinds of cookies and baked goods.
Yeah.
Pies, pies,
Ooh, like apple pie.
apple pies, blueberry pies.
Apple pies, blueberry. You're right, Bernie. That's
blueberry
right.
pie.
That's right.
Because in the French Canadian area, they like they make the good blueberries. That's where
Yes.
they grow the good blueberries out
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And what else we have?
there. So then we got
That's the kitchen.
Then there's but after food. I mean, we could talk about the food.
Food for-
Yeah.
for the rest of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
the rest of the show.
But then there's also these raffle baskets, which are awesome.
You want me to talk about the raffles?
I would love for you to
So
talk about the raffle.
as you come in the door, there's the grand raffle, and
oh.
I'm usually there with my friend Gary Cormier, and the tickets are you get 3 tickets for $5.
Is that the snowblower?
No, this is a money prize, $1,000 for first prize. Second prize is $500, and the third prize is $300.
So how much is that to buy?
It's $5 for 3 tickets.
That's what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
but book of 3
$5.
tickets.
Book
you
it,
can't
3
go wrong.
tickets.
Ooh, for $5, I got a chance to win 1,000.
And then the snowblower is 1 ticket for $5 for the snowblower.
Ooh, and that was, is that donated by Fairbanks?
Fairbanks, yes,
Can we put
Power
this up
Fairbanks.
on the main screen?
Yes,
So we have the snowblower raffle, which who wouldn't want a snowblower? One of these
and they
fancy
donated a
brand
generator
new-
last year. They've been very good to us. Fairbanks has been very
Fairbanks
good
is
to us.
awesome.
Yeah, they've been very
They
good
are
to us.
Very generous every
Yes.
year.
And
every
so
year.
the grand prize raffle, $1,800. So it's 1,000. Then what?
500 and 300.
Wow,
Yeah.
good deal. So $5, you get 3 chances to win a huge amount of money.
Right.
Money, and then you get you can
The
buy a ticket.
snowblower raffle.
Snowblower. And then we have a lottery ticket tree as well, where that is.
Is that a separate?
That's a separate raffle, and you win the winner takes all for that.
Well, you got a chance to win
Yeah, you
millions.
get 5 tickets for $5. So it's
So there's about $300 worth of lottery tickets that are hung on the tree.
That could be worth millions
Yeah,
of
you
dollars.
probably
Could
find
be
a
worth a
couple of
lot more.
puttins hanging from the tree too. Puttins are everywhere. But anyway,
Well, I'd have to be in a refrigerated area for the putin tree.
no, you don't have to refrigerate.
You don't got refrigerated putin?
No. People come, they take
Refrigerated?
puttins home.
You don't leave
And-
them on the counter.
They're everywhere.
We hang them on the Christmas tree.
In the Christmas sock. Everywhere, Sam.
And then-
yeah, Bernie, go ahead. Tell them about the lottery. The lottery tree, the tree stays here, though.
Yes,
Everything on the tree goes.
You just take the ticket.
Take
One
off,
ticket
yes.
wins all,
Yeah,
right?
1 ticket wins all. So it's.
So you have a lot of fun scratching all day long.
I won a lottery tree once. It was worth it.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't win that much money, but it was worth the
Yeah,
ticket.
there you
the
go.
winning.
Well,
it was
yeah.
worth the scratching.
That's a
Was it
chance-
at our fair,
that's a
Sam,
chance
or
you
was
take.
somewhere else?
It was caring for kids, actually. I
okay.
bragged about how I'm going to win that lottery treat, and then I did, and then I did a dance, and it was really obnoxious.
Well,
You did a dance
Oh yeah, because I was
at the
bragging.
Christmas fair?
No, it was a different fair.
different fair. Yeah.
Yeah, but I won.
Well, you were at our Christmas fair last year.
I was.
Absolutely.
I didn't win any basket, Paul.
I know, but you won the affection of Santa Claus, and that's very important.
Yes, you had your picture taken with Santa Claus,
I
Sam.
did.
I remember that.
I was there.
Yeah.
That happened. So Santa Claus is there, and you can get pictures with Santa Claus as well. So kid-friendly, bring the kids. There's a whole kids section, actually, where the kids can play games.
Games while their parents are shopping, and you have
tell
more tables.
Yeah, more tables. Yeah, we have, you know, we call it the meme attic table with
Oh yeah, with all
memorabilia.
the attic treasures.
Attic treasures.
treasures.
And then we have a knitting and crocheting table. My good friend Lucy Canoyer is always there with her daughters. And,
So you can get hats and gloves and scarves.
mittens, all
Yes.
kinds of things, yes. Yeah, she does a great job every year. Been doing it for
We have
many
a
years.
fantastic pastry section consisting
food?
of several tables, maybe 4 or 5 tables.
4 or 5 tables
Yeah,
of the
you walk
pastry.
through there, you become delirious. I mean, there's so many cookies.
Those
and
little anisette cookies with
everything, everything.
multicolored
But they
sprinkles
sell
in them?
quickly because they're so good.
Well, do I got to get there at 8?
Well, at what?
8? Do I got to line up at 8 for the cookies?
No,
At
that's the
9?
put-in line. You don't want to get in the put-in lines. No, you'll be okay if you get there at 9.
9,
Yeah.
10.
You have to be careful with the put-in lines because they come with pans, they come with...
They're pots.
They come
Everybody's ready.
baseball bats,
That's why you want to bring
everything.
a container, Sam, if you want some put.
Baseball.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And we also
So-
have theme baskets, Sam. We have.
Where you buy the one
You
ticket
buy- you-
and you get, or you buy the.
you get 25 tickets for $5, and you put them in the.
The theme baskets are awesome.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Who
yeah.
donates all those? Is that all the parishioners?
All the parishioners. And
Parishioners, also
Also
some local businesses.
local businesses as well.
Well, if I name some and I don't name them all, I hope I don't offend
You're gonna
those
be in big
that
trouble.
I could get in trouble. But we have liquor stores that donate bottles of wines and
fancy.
liquors, and other stores that might donate
Even hardware stores will.
tickets to the
donate.
Patriots and
Tickets to the Patriots.
Yeah, well, they're
Gift
giving
cer-
those
gift
away.
Do we
certificates.
want tickets to the Patriots?
Yeah, well, they're giving them
Gift
away.
certificates too for local restaurants. A lot of local restaurants they'll donate. They'll donate gift certificates.
I love local restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then there's local crafters. I know last year I got this candle that smelled amazing, but it had a wood wick. So the wood like kind of crackled
yeah.
as
Oh,
the
really?
candle was burning.
Oh,
She made those in Fitchburg.
Yeah.
oh.
And she was there.
They
I
make
forget-
those in Fitchburg.
Yeah, I forget.
Very good.
Yeah. I know.
But they smelled very nice. Candles. And actually, you had 2 candle vendors. I had like 3 different candles.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Did you
He's
want to
just
say something?
focused on the Putin.
Did you want to say something about the Piano Man?
That's your brother, so why don't you say something about him, Paul?
Oh, that's my brother. That's right.
Like, brother, a blood
my-
brother?
Pardon?
In blood?
What? Yeah,
Family
of course.
brother?
Yes.
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 His name is Casey,
Casey.
and he has the last name as I do. That's strange. Huh? Anyway, he plays the piano. He does not need written music. He plays by ear.
Ooh, like,
I mean, he uses his fingers,
Like
but I mean,
Mozart.
yes, exactly. It'll be mostly Christmas tunes, but he'll play anything upon request. Then,
So we have Christmas music.
absolutely.
I love Christmas music.
Well, I mean, it's too late to have Thanksgiving music,
There's no such thing.
so you gotta have
Christmas music starts at Thanksgiving.
What do you think? Of course, it's going to be Christmas music. Anyway, we have this gentleman named Joe Payne from Leominster. He's a professional cartoonist and illustrator, and he'll be there drawing pictures for the children and adults. No charge. He just sits there and he can.
No charge.
Oh, he can illustrate and make a sketch within 2 minutes. Unbelievable.
Like a caricature?
Yeah.
Caricatures.
Caricature.
Yes, and I used him as an illustrator on my first book. He was the person I used the
Oh.
basic. He's very, very,
Beautiful.
very talented
so you
individual.
can potentially get some personalized art.
So what?
Personalized art
Yeah,
by
absolutely.
Joe Payne.
That's right. That's right. And of course, Santa Claus will be there.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
music.
Going to read a couple of stories to the children.
Oh,
But
Santa
you can
Claus
have your
will?
picture taken again, Sam, if you'd like.
Well, if I get roped in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you going to bring your children with you this year?
I might. We'll see. I just ungrounded her today, so she might not, she's going to have her phone, so she might not want to leave the house again.
You ungrounded her?
Oh, yeah, she's been grounded.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother show.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
yeah.
St. Joseph's Parish, the fair itself is in the ground floor,
Correct.
Yes.
right?
Right.
So it's the hall,
Well, it's the hall.
It's the hall where the voting takes place.
the hall where the voting takes place.
There you go. Right. And last year we had over 1,000 visitors. And some of them just came in and picked up their puttons and left. And then, but most of them did some shopping. The children did some playing at the games, like you said, listening. And so there's something there for everyone,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
And I mean, it's great for Christmas gifts.
yeah, yes.
You know, because you're
yes.
getting them local, because you're getting local stuff, or you're potentially winning all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and it's right before Christmas.
And of course, this couldn't be accomplished or be successful without the local businesses who are in the past, been very generous with their gifts and with their donations and all different forms of support. And you might even see Bernie out there putting up signs.
Oh, for the Christmas fair? Well,
Yeah.
we have these beautiful graphics. Can we put this up again? In case you just tuned in, we are talking about the St. Joseph's Parish Christmas Fair, which is happening Saturday, December 2nd, at from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at St. Joseph's Parish, 49 Woodland Street in Fitchburg. So, you know, there's going to be, can we put up the next slide too, please? So we've got crafts, so local vendors, theme baskets, all kinds of food, the poutines we've been talking about, the râpé, meat pies, a bake sale with what, 4 tables of pastries? Is that what we said? And Latino food, which is potentially Brazilian?
Yeah. I would
also,
venture to
Sam,
say
and
that.
also, Sam, in addition to the local businesses, all the volunteers from the church that volunteer.
yeah.
And
Oh, it's a
couldn't-
huge
It's
production.
a huge production, and we
it
couldn't
is.
do it without
It
all
is.
those volunteers. that
Is this your biggest
volunteer event.
fundraiser?
It is
is.
our largest fundraiser. But now that you mention that, we do have the upcoming fish fry, Madonna fish fry.
Ooh, is that during Lent?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
always
God.
That's
during
the St.
Lent.
Joseph's Parish Fish Fry?
Yes.
And
Yes,
it's at the Madonna
Madonna
of
of the
Holy Rosary on Teresa
Teresa Street, yep.
Uh-huh. And that's Fridays during Lent.
Yes,
Yes.
every Friday during Lent.
Every Friday during Lent.
Except
from-
for Good Friday, of course. We stop before the Friday before Good Friday.
I think we even have a Good Friday.
No, we don't have
No?
Good Friday.
Okay.
Yes, but the fish fry, you can get baked fish or fried fish.
Yes.
There's also other things like
Macaroni
mac and
and cheese,
cheese.
yeah, macaroni and cheese.
And
Chowders.
ooh,
Fish chowder, corn chowder.
Fish chowder.
All kind
corn
of chowders. Beer and wine.
There's beer and wine too.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
well, it's a party. I know. Whenever I go into that, it's packed,
Yeah.
and it's at and the Madonna is just a bigger space.
No, actually, I think it's smaller than the one at St. Joe's. But it's traditionally been.
It's always been.
It's
there.
always
And
been
we
there.
don't mess with tradition. Okay, don't mess with tradition.
I like tradition.
Because
Oh, that's what happens when you mess
hey.
with
And there's
tradition.
also a pastry table there too. We get donations for
Oh,
pastries.
for the
fish fry.
fish fry.
Yes, as well. Yeah.
But in that period of time also, and I didn't see you there last year, but you missed a great event, the St. Patrick's Day Irish dinner.
Oh yeah, I know we were talking about that. I
beef
couldn't
and
make
cabbage.
that. Yeah.
Corned beef.
And we had step dancers too. Irish
Judy
Ooh,
got
the Irish step dancers.
the Irish step dancers, Ann O'Connell
What's
from
Ann
Leominster.
O'Connell
step.
And fantastic show.
or
Is it Ann O'Connell?
O'Connor?
Yeah. O'Connell. Like
O'Connell.
Yeah. I
O'Connell.
think you're right the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not trying to confuse me, are you?
Of course. It's fun.
That's why I love being on this show.
Just throw in things. Okay, so we've got, I think we talked about, did we talk about everything? I'm not sure. We talked about the attic treasures, which is only Christmas, which is Christmas, only Christmas items that are like antique or things that you'd find in your attic.
Yeah.
You might even find your old grandmother there.
Hey, I've still got all my grandmother's old stuff, okay?
Yeah.
She had a lot of Christmas stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be Mary's treasures
Mary's treasure.
if we had mine. And we got the baskets. We've got the snowblower raffle, the chance to win $1,800, chance to win a lottery tree worth millions of dollars, potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Local vendors.
That's right.
The Putin, all the food. Did we cover it? Oh, Santa, the kids stuff.
The kids stuff, yeah.
Did we cover it all?
Yes.
I believe we
I
did.
think we did.
Okay, we're done.
You're excellent, as always.
All right, very good. And then we talked about the fish fry, which is coming up Lent. We'll talk about that, promote that more on the Facebook. There's a St. Joseph Facebook page where you share information like that.
Oh yes, Father Dario is very computer savvy. He has he's amazing. With the phone and
So it's not you.
He drives me dizzy. No, I'm the opposite. And don't forget, you saved the spot for me and my upcoming book. Remember you said
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about the new children's book.
my sequel to the first one, which you interviewed me for.
Yeah.
And this time I'm going to bring my 2 granddaughters. We're going to come marching in here, and you're going to interview. I don't want to go, Papa. I'm scared. I says, oh, Sam's going to make you feel so comfortable.
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming.
Coming
Paul
attraction.
Migliozzi, the sequel to, what was the first book?
The first one was We're No Angels, and the second one is Where No Angels Meet Papanon. Papanon means Italian for grandfather.
Aw.
He's a curmudgeon.
I've met him. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Bernie Schultz, Paul Migliozzi
Thank you.
of the
Thanks
St.
for having
Joseph Parish Christmas Fair Committee. Can we put up the thing up one more time, just in case, everybody? So we really got to push it. The St. Joseph Parish Christmas Fair. Saturday, December 2nd, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 49 Woodland Street in Fitchburg, in beautiful Ward 2, Cleghorn,
Yes.
Fitchburg, Massachusetts. All right, we'll see you there.
Hope to see you there.
Hope to see you there.
Hope to see you all there.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and now we are going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back, and we are going to talk about recycling mattresses in the city of Fitchburg with Tough Stuff Recycling.
See, Click, Fix, Fitchburg's one-stop shop for helping resolve issues in our community. You can report anything from a missed trash pickup to potholes on city roads, illegal dumping to broken traffic lights. To report an issue, all you need to do is click New Request. Type in the location, select a category, and send in a photo if you have one. Your request goes straight to city officials so they can help resolve the issue. Making an account is free and easy. All you need is an email. Download the See, Click, Fix app today to get your matters resolved.
I am George Maraganian, director of the Wachusett Chess Club at Fitchburg State University. Welcome to another edition of Chess Chat.
A special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head says, get out and play. 'Cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. Never feel this way. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. My lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot.
Hello. Welcome back to Discussing Fitchburg Now. I am Sam Squalia. This is the second half of the show where we are talking with Rodney from Tough Stuff Recycling.
How you doing?
Thanks for coming on. Tough Stuff Recycling is one of the newest businesses in Fitchburg. It opened in November of 2022.
Actually, a couple months earlier. I think we opened up in October is when we did our first grand opening.
Yeah, and so you're located on, is it Authority Drive?
Authority Drive, yeah.
Authority Drive in Fitchburg.
Authority, yeah.
And so since Massachusetts put in a textile ban on mattresses, you can no longer just take your mattress and bring it to the landfill. There's a whole recycling requirement within the state of Massachusetts, following other states as well, so that we can ensure that mattresses stay out of the landfill and are utilized properly for post-consumer opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. I always like to bring our wonderful little our model thing here. So, and I'll move it in because I don't want it to block me. But what it does is it's a cross section of a mattress, and people don't realize that mattresses are really recyclable. And as you said, in November 1st, there were two laws that were passed. The first one banned mattresses from the landfill. The second one banned textiles. So you can't throw textiles away, and you can't throw mattresses away.
So clothing, sheets, towels, you can't just throw those in the trash anymore.
Things like that, you can't throw them in. Yeah, exactly. They have to be recycled. So the great thing is in Massachusetts you have a limited, as you know, the landfill, it fills up pretty fast, right? So
it's got a lifespan.
That's right. And what's the lifespan again?
Well, originally in Fitchburg it was like 2026, and now we're in talks of expanding that to 2036.
Yeah, and it would be less than that if you had to put mattresses in. And one of the reasons why I always say that is because when you put a mattress in, it doesn't. What they do when you bring your trash into a landfill, it goes into the landfill, they drive over it a few times with the tractor, and it smashes everything down. The tractors are really heavy, most trash smashes. But if you drive over a mattress, when you sleep on a mattress, it bounces, right? That's the same thing that happens in a landfill, is it literally will come up like a bubble. So they'll cover it for that day. That's what they do in a landfill. And then next people bring in their trash the next day. The problem is the mattresses work their way back up again. Not only that, this takes up a huge amount of space. So think of a mattress, right, in a landfill, how much trash that would take, how much space that otherwise trash would be in.
Huge.
Yes, exactly. And 75% of this is recyclable. This is just some of the, I love doing what I do. I love recycling. It's the most exciting thing in the world. I get too excited. Sometimes people's eyes glass over. But like when I pull apart a mattress, and again, we have an amazing team that pulls these things apart. We get wood out of it. Wood becomes horse bedding, goes into mulch. It can be used for other stuff like that. Again, it's not going in a landfill. You have steel. So if you look in here in this,
all the steel coils.
That's right.
Springs.
Look at that space. That's all metal. It's 50% of a mattress, and it's very heavy. It can be melted down, reused for other items. Another item is cotton. Cotton is usually like this little layer right here. You can see a little bit of piece of it. It protects the foam from the spring. This becomes, it can become bedding, it can become mulch, it can become different things that we're looking at building out with this stuff. But again, these
looking at the markets for these different materials.
That's right. These are markets that people didn't know about until we started taking apart mattresses.
You got to kind of build these markets now that you have this material stream.
That's right. That's right. It's not like it's magically someone's going to come and say, hey, I want to take your wood. We have to actively go out there and find it. But again, the benefit is that we are diverting all of this from the landfills. And remember, it's not just Fitchburg, right? It's every place that brings waste to your landfill.
And really, the entire state of Massachusetts, every single person that, most of us sleep on mattresses.
That's right. And a lot of those mattresses, get illegally dumped. They get put on the street. The city has to be forced. And we're actually going to be working with the city now to actually go out and pick up those illegally dumped units, so that it reduces blight in the city, and then we can get those units before they get damaged, before they get to a landfill. Because what usually happens is they go to a landfill. A landfill will then look at it and they'll be like, oh, okay, they call us, we come out, we pick it up, but it's been handled a couple times, and it gets so dirty that it's not recyclable. One of the cool little things about this is not only do you have these three components that are recycled, and again, I get so excited about recycling.
I'm a big fan too.
You have, yeah, I remember, I have to say, you were at our kickoff,
Yes.
our grand kickoff where we had, we got
the tour. We got the grand tour
Yes,
of all the
yes.
recycling opportunity.
You got to see it from the breakdown from the very beginning. You got to see our cool machines that move around. Now we have a new machine coming in that's going to even be better.
The super recycler.
That's the secret. That's the secret sauce that we're having come in. But these two layers here is your foam and what you sleep on, which is, if you kind of look at the top, is what we call our topper.
Like
right?
a polyester?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's the smooth surface you sleep on. This becomes carpet padding.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah, so if you've ever seen carpet padding, it's so cool.
It's like ripped up.
That's right. It's all different colors and like that. What they do is they take the top and they cut it up, and they take the foam and they cut that up and they mix it in kind of like almost a soup mixture. Then they press it and they glue it, and that
Add
becomes,
a little glue.
that's right,
Add some
carpet padding. Who
add
would have
some
thought?
pressure.
I mean, when I started doing mattresses, believe me, when I first started doing mattresses, I want none of this business. But then now I do this, and it's just, every day I get more excited about learning how, I mean, we're in talks right now and actually getting an intern from the University of Fitchburg to come in and help us identify new markets, downstream markets.
Fitchburg State University is an incredible resource right here in the city of Fitchburg.
That's right. Your residents have the ability to go on to our website, our curbside portal. So if, let's say
let's talk about that for a second. So in the city of Fitchburg, we have Tough Stuff Recycling located right here within Fitchburg. So you can bring your mattresses and box springs right to them at Authority Drive, or you can also sign up for curbside pickup. Can we put this slide right up on the main screen, please, Dan? So if you go to the Tough Stuff Recycling website, which is toughstuffrecycling.com.
Yep, and that's TOUGH.
TOUGH, not TUFF.
Yep.
Right? So toughstuffrecycling.com. And you can see here it's for the pickup it's for
That's
recycling your mattress.
Curbside residential pickup.
Curbside residential. So you can pick residential or commercial, and you can choose to drop off or to pick up.
That's right. And the benefit is that we provide lower pricing for residents of Fitchburg, where you can bring your unit to us directly. It allows that unit to be recycled. Our price I believe it's $25, and I think we had mentioned there was actually 20 or something.
Here's the slide.
Yeah,
so
there you
this is what
go.
it looks like when you click the residential link. And so the cost is $25 to drop off a mattress. And that is for each mattress and box spring,
That's
right?
right.
They don't come as a set.
That's right. That's right.
So if you have a mattress and a box spring, that's $25 each.
That's right.
Now, what if you have a king-size mattress and it's got a split box spring? Is that $25 each?
Each one is a unit, yeah.
So
Each one is a unit.
$75 disposal.
Yes. But that's the whole breakdown. So and what we would try to do is we tried to provide, because what happens when the mattress ban went into effect, a lot of the solid waste companies no longer went out and wanted to pick up curbside. So that was always, one of the things that we learned with waste.
You mean like Waste Management, Harvey, Shaw?
Yeah, anybody exactly. Whoever provided the waste management. Also, your DPW, they don't like to handle mattresses when they're put outside. A lot of people get afraid of it because, you have bed bugs. We were having this discussion a minute ago.
Bed bugs. 1 in 10 hotels in London have bed bugs.
That's right. I read that same story.
Right?
It's so funny.
Was that Paris?
It was Paris. It was Paris. Because they're going to do the Olympics or something like that there or something.
So that's a concern.
Yeah. So
soiled or infested beds are a concern.
And it has to be pretty bad. So if it has bed bugs, and again, if anybody ever, I want to say to anybody out there, if you have bed bugs, don't be afraid of them. Just address them.
Right.
Put the mattress into a bag so no one else goes out and picks up that mattress. Because let me tell you, sometimes when you put a mattress out and it looks really nice, someone will pick up that mattress and bring it home. And that becomes their problem.
Right.
So the best thing is always just put a mattress bag on it, write on it, do not use this mattress, and prevent the other person from picking up that mattress and bringing it inside.
Rodney, where do we get a mattress bag?
You can get it from us at 145 Authority. You can get it at a hardware store. You can get it at a storage facility. So storage facility sells them as well. Those are pretty simple to get. You can always call us or you can email us or call us on our main number, which I can't tell you at that number right offhand because I'm really bad.
Well, I think it's on. Is it on the main screen of the website?
Oh, this is our
link?
fact sheet. This is really cool.
Oh, yeah, we got the fact
Yeah,
sheet
this is the
here.
fact sheet. We have a really cool fact sheet.
Yeah,
so
you can go right to toughstuffrecycling.com.
Yeah, this is
And it's got
cool.
the frequently asked questions. So
Yeah.
does a mattress and box spring count as one unit? No, they do not.
Yep, and it says,
Can I recycle a baby bed mattress? Yes.
Yep, and yeah, exactly. One of the things I always like to say is, for coming back to bed bugs, is that I'm going to do a quiz. So if you could say, you get to pick the worst one, right?
The worst
so
one.
What is the worst one? Is it a bed bug, a flea, a tick, or a mosquito?
What's the worst?
What's the worst?
Infested in the bed?
What's the worst one in the way of health-wise?
Tick.
Oh, that's close. Yeah.
Tick? It's
So
not tick?
where do you think bed bugs come into that?
Bed bug is like a tick?
No, it's not really like a tick. It actually is on the lowest of the worries of getting anything. One, you don't get a transmission of disease.
Yeah.
All the other three
They're
bugs you
annoying.
do. And all the other three ones, they jump on you.
Ticks don't jump.
Ticks will hop on you if your leg. If you're walking,
They
hiking.
crawl.
Well,
They grab.
yeah.
They don't jump.
Bed bugs, they don't jump on you.
Yeah, they crawl
Yeah, very slowly at night while you're sleeping.
and bite.
Yeah. So
But they don't infest you, right?
no, they won't. What
They
they'll
just
do is
bite.
they'll bite you and they'll
And
go
then they
away.
leave.
They'll go back into their thing. So I know this is probably just the grossest thing for everybody, but I always like to embrace the bed bug because the fact of the matter is that you can deal with them, and they make up a very small portion of mattresses. So anybody out there that maybe
If there are bed bugs, they're just in the outside in the cracks.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, or they're in your furniture. And I always say you're most likely to get bed bugs either from a subway bench, a bench that's like or a movie theater.
They grab. Gee, this is, it is October, so it's like a horror show. Thank you for that, Rod.
Yes. It's a happy Halloween.
You can pick up bed bugs anywhere.
But no, I mean overall, what I'm trying to say is that even if it's bed bug infested, it's recyclable.
Right.
And this is. I look at Fitchburg when I first came, and then we were having this discussion over coffee. And the greatest thing I loved about your discussion was how you see the vision of Fitchburg and as making it that really embracing it as a gateway city. We're bringing it used to be a mill city. There used to be a lot of pollution that used to be involved with that into your streams. Allowing us to come in as a recycler into your city has allowed us to bring that new green revolutionary kind of
A new industry, new manufacturing industry,
That's right.
new growth opportunity.
That's right. Jobs.
Capitalizing on the old ways.
That's right. And giving a resource to people that may not otherwise have a resource. And that's one of the biggest things is we want to make recycling fun, but we also want to make recycling accessible to the common person that may not know what to do with a mattress. And I think that's what's really important.
So now I've got mattresses. How do I recycle them? Do I just bring the mattress right to Tough Stuff? I can drive it in my my pickup truck.
Yeah, you have,
and just knock on the door.
Yeah,
There's
what
a
you'll
sign
do
that
is-
says mattresses here.
It says, we just put up a new sign. It says main office, but it's Monday through Friday, and it's 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can drive your mattress right in. We'll take your payment there. You can actually go to the website and pay for it on the website and bring your receipt in.
Say I'm ready to go.
Very easy. Or you can do the curbside.
Now,
That
how does
button.
curbside work? Do I need the mattress bag?
Nope. So what happens is, unless it's like raining and snowing out, we ask you to put it into a bag because it gets damaged, right? Normally, if it gets a little sprinkle on, it's okay. It's a mattress. It can, it'll run off. But one of the things about curbside is when you go on, let's say if a person doesn't have a car, and that's a big thing when it comes down to it, right?
It's hard to carry. It's a king size mattress.
That's right.
It doesn't fit in all the cars.
I have a car and it doesn't fit on my car, so I need to have someone come out and pick it up. So what we do is we offer that service. They go into the website where it says the residential, they click on it, and they have a choice between drop-off or pickup. When they hit the pickup, then what we do is we just get some basic information from them. They sign up for it, they pay for it, and then we send a vehicle out. The next, either 2 or 3 days later, we pick up that mattress from them, we set a mattress pickup date, and then we bring them to our facility and recycle them. So we offer both pickup and drop-off. We also do commercial, we do hotels, we do universities.
Oh yeah,
so-
if you have if you have a large facility with a lot of mattresses and you're changing them over.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, what do you do with them, right?
How's it like at the housing authority when people leave and
That's
they
right.
don't take their stuff?
You know, it's one of the biggest flows of mattresses that we get from other we work with a lot of municipalities, and a lot of them are the housing authorities because they don't know where the mattress to get rid of them, right? It's a huge cost, and when a solid waste company charges $100 a unit to get rid of it, which ends up coming back to us because they go to the solid waste company, and then it comes right to us, you know,
Right.
and then we recycle it because they can't landfill it. But it's just a big savings overall for the residents, for commercial, and again, I can't say how, and as I mentioned in the coffee, or last time we had coffee, was that I'm just so excited that we found our facility in Fitchburg. It's been, the city has been great. You all have been great when you have launched. I mean, your energy when you came out to our facility was amazing. You all showed interest.
So exciting.
Yeah,
Such
and that's exactly
and
it.
it's the absolute perfect time because, I was joining in October of last year in Mass DEP, webinars where we were talking about it's coming, the textile ban and the mattress ban, and then other public works and health departments across the state were talking about quotes that they're getting $100, $150 a mattress.
That's right.
$75, $100, $150, and here we are. We have this opportunity right here in our backyard in Fitchburg, $25 a mattress. You can't beat that price.
And what we launched just recently is a really cool thing. Is, now you remember I said the textiles are banned. We're actually coupling a service with Planet Aid.
Oh,
so now what we're doing
the boxes where you donate the
yeah,
textiles.
but we're doing it with curbside. So if you order a curbside mattress pickup from us, we offer free textile pickup.
Really?
So what
you
you
offer
can
that
do is
now?
yes. So what you do is you order. Let's say you pick up a mattress, and in the back end of that, you'll get an email that says, "Hey, do you want to donate some clothes?" So what you will do is when we pick up that mattress, we're already there, right? So what we can do is we can pick up that mattress, and we can pick up any textiles. Because remember, most people have 2 or 3 bags of textiles that they have, and they sometimes just throw it away because they don't want to go down to a facility. They don't want to drive someplace to get rid of it, right? So if you recycle your mattress, we'll take those textiles.
Put it right out with the mattress.
That's right.
Easy
and
peasy.
It's a write-off. You get a tax donation. It goes to Planet Aid, which is a wonderful nonprofit that provides a lot of community services.
A lot of boxes in Fitchburg.
Yes, exactly.
Those yellow boxes are the Planet Aid boxes.
So we're always thinking about how we can expand our services, how we can expand our community involvement, how we can provide services to the community.
Now, what if I live in Leominster or Ashby, Ashburnham, Lunenburg? How much do I pay for mattress drop-off?
Good question. That's a very good question. I want to say with this is that I'm not the only recycler in this state.
I mean, you're the best, but you're not the only.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like to say. But other cities, there are some cities that work still with their municipal hauler.
Oh, like
Like GW Shaw currently works with Leominster. They do the curbside service, so they pick up the mattresses from them, but they still bring them to us, which is kind of crazy. But what I always want anybody that's out in listening to this is, go to your city's municipal website. Ask, go on there, learn about who their recycler is, do your research. I'm not going to say, I feel like we are the best recycler. I've been doing this for 15 years now. I've learned the in and outs of it. I have a lot of passion around it. But that doesn't mean there's not other recyclers out there. And I want to make sure that other listeners out there know that, there are options. We want to be the lowest cost option, but we want to be one of the best recyclers to know everything is getting recycled.
Or at least 75%.
That's right. I mean, someone can say, hey, I recycle mattresses. Then the question would be okay, so how do you recycle mattresses? Where do you recycle mattresses? How much of it's being recycled? Because someone can say they can recycle mattresses, and they'll take that from your house, and what do? They illegally dump it on the side of the road.
Oh, I tell that to people all the time. They're like, I'm looking for someone to get my trash cheap.
That's
like,
right.
Make sure you go with someone reputable, because a lot of the cheap people will just take the trash, take your money, and then go dump it on the side of the road. And then you know who has to pick it up? The municipality.
That's right.
And you know who pays for that? The taxpayer.
That's right.
So you're paying for it twice
That's
when
right.
you pay cheap.
And that's a very good point. So, I always say is just do your homework first. Look at things, and again, find someone that's excited about recycling. I mean, I love making little boxes of recycling stuff.
Find someone who's excited.
I love my props.
So I have an all foam mattress. I can recycle that?
Yep. Yep, foam mattresses, and that's a bed in the box. You know, a lot of the mattresses that get delivered to your house are called bed in the box. You pop it open, it's a foam mattress. Those are actually easily recycled. Those are pretty much 100%.
Those are even easier than the spring.
Yep. So this one is about 75 to 80% recyclable. The foam mattress is 100% recyclable. So it literally, we take the topper off of it, which is the covering, that gets baled, and the foam gets chopped up and put into a baler, and we bale it and we ship it off for carpet padding. So again, everything has a great recycling story. It's exciting. It's an exciting business. I mean, I've been doing this, not necessarily, I've recycled e-waste, I've recycled mattresses, I've done solid waste diversion for nonprofits before. So I really truly believe that whenever we buy something, we should be respectful of what happens to after it's done, after you're using it, and where you put it at, you know, what you do with it. If you're thinking about putting that mattress out, you know, on the street at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's important to realize that no matter what, you're paying for it some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and you know, you're making it very difficult for the municipality. It's not just disappearing.
That's right.
We're having to go pick it up.
That's right.
You know, can we put this slide up on the main screen? Kind of a why tough stuff recycling, so you can see, you know. This is from the website toughstuffrecycling.com. 75% recyclable materials within the mattress. We've recycled over 1 million mattresses. Let's talk about the number of mattresses that we're currently recycling within the city of Fitchburg.
So
we're one of the largest mattress recyclers on the East Coast?
Yes, Tough Stuff Recycling is one of the largest mattress recyclers. We in Massachusetts, the state alone, we've recycled over about between 50 and 60,000 mattresses for the year.
Wow.
We see that number growing next year and probably doubling to about 100,000. We currently do other mattresses from other states as well because we have recycling programs.
Central location, right?
Yep,
Vermont,
that's
New
right.
Hampshire, Maine, Connecticut, New York.
That's right. You know, we have another facility in California through another company, and we also recycle there as well. Hence the reason why we've got over a million mattresses in Box
California
Springs.
started the mattress recycling ban, right?
No, it started
were they one of the first?
Not the ban. So it started in Connecticut and Rhode Island is when they started to divert mattresses for recycling, and then California came on. I went out there and helped launch that program. And then Oregon came on next. Massachusetts took a different route. They just pretty much banned them from landfill, and now they created an amazing program called FAC 90, which sets up a specific pricing schedule so that we're a qualified vendor through the state of Massachusetts. There are 5 other recyclers that are, you know, out throughout the state.
Qualified vendors.
Yes, exactly. That's why I always say there are other vendors out there. Again, I believe that we are the best.
Obviously.
But you know, that's what the state set up, and they've worked very hard. Mass DEP, as you had mentioned, worked very hard to establish this network of recyclers to make sure that there was an outlet for the material. They didn't just say we're banning mattresses
and
we're done.
Good luck trying to find somewhere to dump it.
That's right. And
right.
you know, and so
Mass DEP did a good job of rolling out this program in.
Yep, and they've been very good on managing it throughout the process. You know, we communicate with them on a regular basis. You know, letting them know how many we recycled, how we recycled. They make sure that we're diverting the right amount of material. Because that's again the biggest thing is we have to make sure that we divert the material so that it just doesn't go to landfill.
Right, and then you know they're interested in how much of the content you're able to recycle, what you're not able to recycle, maybe so those that information could get transferred to manufacturers for responsibility in product manufacturing.
Yep, and that's right. And you know it's identifying the other. How can I recycle the other 25% of the material that's in a mattress? And that's the key. Is how do we get as much value out of this mattress as possible? We eventually like to look at making refurbished mattresses, which is taking a perfectly good mattress and making and putting a new cover over it and cleaning it, making sure it's a good one. Remember, a lot of times there's a 90-day return policy. Like when you buy a bed in a box, right? Or you go out to a mattress store and you say, I'm going to buy that mattress. There's always a policy that says if you sleep on it for 90 days, you don't like it, you can return it.
Some of them are like 180 days.
Yeah, perfectly good mattress. I mean, I've bought
I don't like it.
That's right. So what happens to that, right? it's terrible that you have to tear it apart. The best thing would be is to bring it back, recondition it,
Super
treat
clean it.
and there's a process for that. There's a process that's, you know, that's regulated, that can show you how to clean it and make sure it's treated properly. There are a lot of mattresses out there. A lot of the times when you go to the small stores on the street that say, hey, mattress and box spring for $400 or $300.
That's a refurbished
That's a refurbished mattress. And it'll have a tag on it. The tag on it will state that it's been a repurposed mattress. So that's one of the things when you look at that tag, just to make sure it has it, that shows that it's been repurposed in in the correct way.
One
right?
of those do not remove under penalty of law.
That's right.
Those,
you
those
have to look
tags,
for it.
yeah.
That's exactly right. You have to look for it. But you know, I mean, like I say, recycling is cool. It's fun, exciting. We get to be in Massachusetts, and we get to be in Fitchburg, and we get to do this in.
Did we say what the cost is? Like if I'm in Lunenburg and I don't have a
it
recycling
depends.
program?
So each city has a different price point. So every other city for drop off at our door is $30. So like I say, Fitchburg
totally reasonable.
gets its.
But curbside pickup, that depends.
Yes, that depends on how far we are from the city. It can range from as low as $45, which is what it is for Fitchburg, to as high as $65 a unit.
Oh, so in Fitchburg for curbside pickup, it's $45 per
that's right,
item.
per item, yep. And that's $10 less than any other city, and then $20 less from as you go further out into the state. Because again, we have to send a truck out and a helper out and someone to go out and pick that up. So
We got to pay for people.
yeah,
And
good labor.
And a mattress bag. What does a mattress bag cost?
So a mattress bag, it depends. Usually what happens is we sell the bags to a municipality. And then if we contract with the municipality, then the municipality either gives them away, and I believe Fitchburg gives them away at City Hall. So, you know, you have some great people at City Hall. I'm going to throw his name out, Steve Curry, amazing guy. Always
Great health department director.
Yeah,
My favorite.
He works hard to make sure that services are available for residents, but one of those are bags, right? So he buys a box of bags from us, and then if a resident wants a bag, they can call City Hall, and then they can come down and pick one up from there. You know, I don't like to promote bags as much, just for the simple fact that, you know, it's a plastic.
They're not always needed.
Yeah, it's like when you go to the store, right? You don't want a plastic bag because it's, you know, a plastic bag. So same thing with the mattress bag.
Hard to recycle plastic bags.
That's right. And we can still recycle the plastic bag. The thing is that if it's going to snow, if it's going to rain, if you think it's going to be out there, if let's say our pickup
If it's
doesn't.
soiled with, contaminated with bed bugs.
That's right.
Put it in a bag.
If we drive out there, you know, if we set your appointment in 4 days and you don't have any space in your house and you have to put it outside, put it in a bag.
There you go.
Tape the bag. It's going to be fine. It can rain on, snow on. I've gotten mattresses completely frozen before.
Well, Rodney, we've got about a minute left in the show. Do we want to? Is there anything that we didn't cover that you want to make sure everybody knows?
No, I think we've covered.
I think we covered everything.
Covered
more.
everything. We got to talk about the exciting things about recycling. We got to talk about the services that are available in Fitchburg. You know, we got to talk about textiles, which is, again, what I really want to promote is if you have textiles, you can drop off your textiles at our facility, too.
You can drop off the textiles, too.
Yeah.
And so can we, so you can see right on the screen there, toughstuffrecycling.com. That is where you want to go to. You can, you know, purchase in advance with the credit card to pay for the drop-off, and then you can just go drop it off. You can schedule yourself a pickup. Drop $25 in Fitchburg to drop it off, $45 to pick it up, and that is per mattress and box spring.
Yep.
And it's
That's
required
it.
by law. So you know, this is the best option we got.
Well, I'm glad to be able to provide you the option.
I appreciate it, Rodney. Thank you for the great business that you do in Fitchburg.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and thank you for watching Discussing Fitchburg Now. Hope you learned a lot about what we're doing in Fitchburg here. So we will see you next week.